Unless I'm not the only overseer in Jinzhou, right? I have answered all your questions with full honesty. I don't mind you knowing because it won't make any difference. You can try to stop us with all you have, but it's too late.
Keep showing his handcuff.
The course of
maybe he won't need save, but I feel like he is gonna need save. Someone's gonna save him. Either that or he's just gonna break it on his own.
Now, I have one question for you. You seem convinced we caused the disappearance of Jue. What if I told you there was more to it? Would you be curious?
About Jue? What else do you know?
Come closer and I'll tell you, Madam Magistrate. It's a secret.
All right.
For your ears only.
This dude is laying the trap so hard right now. Where everyone is a trusted like allies here. Especially Rover and her super ultimate close aid Ice Samurai girl over there. This is just so he can get an advantage. He can free himself.
How dare you? Madam Magistrate,
Oh, she doesn't.
No. It can't be.
Shocked, aren't you? But there's more. What if I told you your sentinel had made this prophecy a long, long time ago? Your all-seeing sentinel abandons you now, of all times. Need I say more?
Oh man, that's a great angle, that crazy look. Is it? I feel like she should have just said it to everyone. If I had to guess, well, I mean, he already said that. It's abandoning them. Which I guess it would be hard to swallow for the people here who believe, especially her, who believe sincerely to their guardian. While us, we're kind of like neutral in it.
We're merely adding a touch of extra fuel to the fire that will soon consume all. Rover, care for a wager? I know you've been searching for answers about your past, and I've got news for you.
I mean, at this point, I would have just been like, nah, that's the me then. This is the me now. Live for the future.
Watch out!
You are one of us, the Black Lambs, and you have been chosen to join us, ushering in the new world. Once you discover what you really are, you will come to us with no hesitation.
Is this going to his hands? Is this like a calling card?
Fraxidus awaits your arrival with open arms.
This card is moving so damn slow.
Forward to that day.
Wow, this guy is talking. I guess it's like anime speed. Like Rover didn't care. After the interrogation, Scar is put in jail. Oh wow, he didn't escape. I'm surprised. What does Scar tell you?
Sorry, Rover. What he mentioned about our sentinel is highly sensitive. I cannot disclose it yet. Not before verifying it myself.
I mean, but if you really want to gain Rover's trust, you might as well just tell him.
Is it a ploy to create distrust among us? Or... I must first find our sentinel to uncover the truth.
Oh, well, this is true. How important is Jue to Jinzhou?
Jue is the guardian sentinel of Jinzhou. It is responsible for assisting Jinzhou's magistrate in administrative affairs.
I feel like that seems more like they're relying on Jue when they should start relying on themselves, really. Essentially what the Geo Archon was doing is like, hey, I know I'm your god, but I can't really be here all the time, every time. You guys have to start having to lead yourself and not relying on me to lead you. I guess that's why he said it like that. He's trying to get them to lose faith in Jue, but Jue is trying to is trying to do something good for them, but they don't think it's that because they always, for the longest, has been relying on Jue.
While I am the final decision maker, without the assistance of Jue, I cannot guarantee I am always making the best choices for my people.
Why are you so sure Jue is always right?
Jue can predict the future, and up to this point, every one of its prophecies have been proven true.
I feel like then you're not like living the choice, right? You're kind of just merely blindly following whatever the his best outcome is. But I guess she wants to, as a leader, she's probably what she wants best for her people.
While justice may not be universally agreed upon, its decisions have consistently served the best interests of Huanglong.
Perhaps it's intent to let you make your own decisions.
For that, I suppose we will have to talk to it in person to find out. In addition, Rover, Jue once told me to deliver a message to you, to the Awakened One. When raindrops fall upstream,
damn all these fucking ass riddles.
Please head to the Northfall Barrens and seek General Jian of the Midnight Rangers.
So I need to go to the Northfall Barrens.
I suppose so. General Jian is currently battling another TD outbreak in the Northfall Barrens, which will also serve as our front line against the Threnodian. But the ongoing war has made it a very dangerous place to go, since you won't need to go there right now. Not until when the raindrops fall upstream. I know you're here for clues about your true identity, and I don't want you to leave the city empty-handed.
Oh no, you want to give me some of your dragon powers? That would be cool. Look, there's two types of players. There are the meta players, and then there's the fashion players. Well, I mean, there's three. There's the meta players, the fashion players, and then the casuals who just play. Yeah, who just play either for normal race, just for story. I am like a fashion casual. As long as it's aesthetically pleasing, I don't give a shit if it's meta. Like, I want the general dude, because he has dragon flying everywhere. I also want this red girl, because she turns into a phoenix, she has fire flying everywhere, it looks so cool. Like, that's enough for me. I don't need to be meta, it's a single player game, who gives a shit? Even if it wasn't, I still wouldn't care as much. I literally went, I think, the worst class in Black Desert, just so I can watch her summon 3 water dragons. I probably don't get to see them that often because they have a long ass cooldown. But when they do, they're sick as hell. But anyways.
Have you heard about the Black Shores, Rover? It's an organization shrouded in mystery, with a secretive membership process and members who usually keep their identities hidden. Upon your awakening, one of their members discreetly contacted me to gather information about you. But please don't worry. The Black Shores developed a special lament prediction system and has established partnerships with countries worldwide. While operating in secrecy, they are not an extremist group like the Fraxidus. They have been monitoring the situation in Jinzhou to provide assistance when needed. Thanks to their extra help, my meeting with you went smoothly. This Blake Bloom is their symbol. The Black Shores members usually wear it on their person.
Oh. What do they want to achieve in Jinzhou? There sure are a lot of people keeping an eye on me, yeah, like I mentioned before. Wouldn't that make them easy to spot?
Yes, I suppose it does make them stand out. On the other hand, they presumably possess extraordinary abilities.
So keep a lookout for the Blake balloon in the future.
This photo is yours to keep. I will return with Jue shortly, and the Black Shores may be worth your try during this time.
God,
Rover,
he looks so
are you
cool.
all right?
Is he remembering? So he had it on. He was wearing it when he was talking to the dragon. Saw something. I was wearing the Blake Bloom.
I see. The Black Shores must have a deep connection to your past.
Oh, is it like is it? Maybe he knew he was gonna go into a deep slumber or was gonna go to sleep, so he created the Black Shores a long time ago, and they've been going since to keep what. Like, it's like, oh, he created the Black Shores to keep things in check while he's sleeping or away until he comes back again.
Since you are likely being closely monitored by the Fraxidus now, I suggest keeping an eye out for the Black Shore members. They could prove to be your valuable allies. I'll do my best to find Jue and tell you everything I learned from it once I return.
If it is what that is, that would be so cool.
This is my promise.
I'm counting on you. At first, I thought that said, I'm coming on you.
Yes. Please leave it to me.
But then again, I read at first grade level. Man, that jacket thing with the fire looks pretty cool. Kind of looks like something that belongs on Final Fantasy 14.
Sanhua.
Yes, Madam Magistrate.
I will be going on a temporary leave. During my absence, please help me handle my responsibilities in Jinzhou.
I wonder if Senghua is gonna be in the same position as what's that Thunder Girl from Genshin Impact? The one that likes her, or idolizes her, or admires her. The Electric Archer. Where we see her a few times. I mean, she had a big impact, and then we never see her again. I wonder if it's gonna be like that.
Understood. Should I continue protecting that rover?
No need. Both Chanli and I will be away, and there will be more than enough paperwork for you to handle.
Changli.
Is Lady Changli leaving for the capital?
Who's Changli?
Pardon my intrusion, but he just faced an ambush in the Central Plains. What if...
Regarding that incident, we tried to warn him about the Fraxidus, but they were more cunning than we thought. If he runs into another powerful enemy like Scar, he'll eventually have to confront them on his own.
We'll be fine.
Sanhua, you can place more trust in Rover and me.
Understood. I will. My lady, no matter what happens, my sword is always yours.
It's just so weird. It's like a messenger for them.
Both the interrogation and my appointed meeting with Rover have already finished.
Scar only needed the two of you as his audience. We already knew what he wanted, and we let him have as much.
If I had to guess, it would be the black turtle and the tiger. Because if she's the phoenix, and she's the dragon, that would make sense, right?
He decrypted every message we intended to convey. It's only proper you meet him in person, as the one who crafted those puzzles. Such intricate puzzles. I guess only Rover has the patience to solve them all.
I mean, someone has to. If it was me, Zunga Bunga.
No detail is too small. I'm sure he understands. Besides, not seeing the opponent heightens the thrill of the game. If everything goes according to the prophecies of Jue, I will meet him in person eventually. So, what did our captive from the Fraxidus tell you about Jue?
That Jue had predicted I will have to fight it one day. A fight that will shape Jinzhou's future.
Then, if I had to guess, it'll be a disagreement. Because up to this point, she's been choosing whatever's future is best, or she's been getting assistance from Jue for whichever future would be best for them. If they're fighting, I can only assume either it's under control, corrupted, or they had a disagreement where Jue could be like, this future is better, but it kills like half of the citizens, while half the citizen with no other than that, there's no other risk, and it's guaranteed to keep Jinzo surviving. While the other path will be like, this could wipe out all the citizens of Jinzo, but if we do it right, we can save everyone and move forward from there. Thing. And Ju is like, no, that's too much of a risk. Take the half and sacrifice the half and save the many is better. Is the better path going forward.
Well, that is unexpected. But you don't seem all that surprised, do you?
Can't say I am. I had suspected as much from our previous conversations, and the message it left me, his words only confirmed it.
Where was it when you last sensed its presence?
It was in Mount Firmament. Unlike Jinzhou City, that mountain is still resting in stillness.
The place where the first people of Jinzhou lived, and where Jue first manifested before us humans. I see.
I'll find Jue and bring it back as soon as possible.
Our enemies could have planned it as a trap. We have a bigger goal to focus on.
It is one long-ass dialogue.
I understand. I will not let anything or anyone disrupt the peace in Jinzhou.
Would you let what you heard from Scar sway your determination?
No. He cannot ever turn me against Jue. If anything, his words only confirmed my theory. I am the magistrate of Jinzhou, appointed by the Sentinel itself. The prophecy speaks of a decisive incident for Jinzhou's future, where I will be a key player. The fight between me and Jue is only a precursor. My job remains unchanged. I will fulfill my duty as Jinzhou's magistrate with my own judgment.
Is that your final answer?
A single strand's neglect births mountainous upheaval. You taught me that, remember? The safest option is for me to go in person.
Very well. Since we are already mid-game, I will let you decide our next move. This time, I shall be a pawn in your hand.
So is the 4 magistrate or is the 4 guardian? No, because this one only has the dragon. So I would assume the other one, the other country revolves around the other 3. I was about to say, because they're probably all in contact with one another.
Remember,
I
will always
which personally I like
in this crisis or any other.
Because in Genshin, the Archon rarely get together. They did like foreshadow that, hey, they do sometimes meet when they go to that what was it, the floating Celestia or whatever back then, but I don't think they do that now.
Am I a player or a mere pawn? I suppose there is no difference at this point.
Oh, she has a mole in her
no
thigh.
No matter what, I will do what I must.
Act 4, Clashing Blades complete. A long-ass quest. For just that one, was that like an hour and 20 minutes? Damn. I'm gonna split this into like 3 episodes. Act 5, rewinding Raindrop. But with that, I'll probably call this a video. With all that lore drop, the cool boss fight, the wonky cinematic. It would have been, it would have hit it if the dialogues and the sound went through, but it wasn't for some reason, which was odd. Is that only in dub? I wonder if it's like that in sub too. I might rewatch it in sub and see if it's the same. If it's different, I might change it. Cause that really took me out of it. Cause Genshin's dub is good, even with the cutscene when.
It's morphin' time.
Oh, it's morphin' time. Wow. Even when it's like not synced, but it's you can still hear it though. I don't know. I guess I'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching. Love you guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.